Welcome back to
Wait, cut that.
Okay.
We just want to say a little disclaimer. This podcast is just to make people laugh and have fun. This is not a guide for life. We're not giving out any advice that you should follow. These are just our experiences, and
We just want to share them with you guys.
We just want to have fun and fuck around.
Yeah.
So don't listen to what we have to say, but listen.
I would like to introduce our special guest of the week for 5 B's in a D.
5 bitches in the deck.
His name is Nick. He is my fiance's younger brother. He's 24.
Your fiance.
Hannah's fiance. He's 24 and he has a lot of dating experience. Some would even say he's a connoisseur. I would like to say, not my fiance, Hannah's fiance. My bad.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, this episode we're going to be talking about
And
dating.
Brogan.
And Brogan's here on FaceTime. We're going to share some dating stories, some advice that you may or may not want to listen to,
red flags,
green flags.
dating apps.
Love time.
I got nothing else.
Okay, so our first question this week is, what is one piece of advice that you'd give yourself looking back now? So in your teens,
Okay.
as
Starting
a
off
young
with me.
man.
I would definitely have told myself, be yourself more. I spent a lot of time personally and trying to be somebody that I wasn't, that I thought other people wanted. And that attracts people that you don't necessarily want because it's not your true self.
Wow,
Thank
that's
you.
good advice.
Thank you.
And we love your true self.
Thank
You
you.
guys can listen
I do
to
too.
that advice.
Yeah.
That was good advice.
Yes, that was good. Molly?
Dang. Well, as I really liked what Nick said, I would say a piece of advice I'd give myself.
I mean, how do you follow that?
How do you? Someone else go.
I got some advice for you, Molly.
Yeah?
Just find a boyfriend. Or a girlfriend. Or anybody.
Yeah.
If you want.
I would say, like, when you're dating, obviously, like, in your teens, don't take it too seriously. And even in your 20s, like, you're still figuring it out. But look for that person that, like, complements your personality and you complement theirs. And you just, like, bring out the best in each other. And you look forward to, like, seeing them every day. That's what I would say.
Is this question related to dating?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that.
Brogan, do you have any?
If I may, I will add to that. Be open and honest about what you want.
Yeah.
A lot of times relationships have failed because there's not clear communication where one person wants forever and the other person is just kind of looking for just a person to spend time with, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe I am a connoisseur after all.
I was gonna say, do you want to give some like background on your dating history? at all?
Or yourself?
Yeah. How about you tell us about yourself?
I'm really a simple guy. I don't know. I like country music and rodeo.
Maybe this podcast will find your girlfriend.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe she's out there right
You're
now.
already starting off
Any
great.
listener, we'll put his phone number at the end. You're gonna watch till the end.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, I don't know. What are you guys looking to know about me, honestly?
I want to know
for
what
the
you
sake
do
of
for
it?
work because I don't know that.
Well, I got a couple jobs right now. I have a side gig doing promotional work for Molson Coors Beverage Company,
Wow.
which is like the fun one. My day job's boring, and I don't want people to find me from the internet and hunt me down. But yeah, I'm trying to get into marketing. 24, single. I live at home with my parents. I know that might sour the deal for some people, but
Hey, it's so fun.
yeah, I don't know.
I've
I've had a handful of serious relationships. Some good, some bad, but yeah, I don't know. You just got to figure out what you want. I wouldn't say any experience I had was bad because it's all built.
Learning.
Yeah, it's all built. You learn from it, good, bad. You learn about yourself, learn about other people, what you want, don't want.
Yeah.
And
I would
you
also
work
say, like, Nick, you truly do like date people for their personalities. Like, you never are dating anyone like with a crappy personality that is just like, I don't know what I'm saying. But basically, like, you're very open to dating like anyone. I would say, like, who is a nice person is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you. That was very kind of you to say.
I have some advice.
Okay.
If someone makes your like mental health worse or they're really negative, you probably should get out immediately because that's just not going to help you in the long run. Somebody putting you down constantly.
Brogan,
Yeah.
do you have anything?
Don't date jackasses. And
Yeah.
you don't have to date somebody just because they ask you out.
Oh, that's good.
That's very true.
That's
Yeah.
good.
As a man, I have asked people out and they've said no. It's very normal to do that. It's very normal.
You have
I feel like that's something like people like don't like clock. They're like, oh, they hate me. Like, no, they're just not.
They're just not into you, and that's good
yeah,
to
that's
learn.
not a problem.
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna be into everybody, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just say, oh yeah, I'll go out with you.
Yeah. And like going back to Nick's point, like, you shouldn't change yourself to fit this person's mold of who they want you to be, and
Don't let your
Never change,
significant
never
other
switch up,
change you.
unless you want to for yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
In which case, go
Don't
for it, go
change
crazy.
for other people.
I think my
Don't let somebody yuck you're young. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
retweet on that.
Never
yucking
yuck your young.
I would say my advice would be don't date just to date. Not that I have too much dating experience in the past, but I feel like
No, but
In-
that makes sense.
in high
You're not
school, I was
dating
just
to
like-
date.
I mean, worth it, yes, like you said, worth it to go through a relationship, but also don't find the right person.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah, you gotta kiss some frogs before you get your prince.
Yo.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were making a
princess.
joke about me.
Did you hear me, Anna?
Yeah, or princess.
Or princess.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, next question: do you have any regrets
Sorry.
dating wise? And like this one, like you said, like you don't have any regrets because it's all learning. But like truthfully, we probably all have some regrets.
Oh yeah.
Regrets.
Regret.
Rag.
Rag.
Brogan, do you have any?
Yeah, I got so many.
Say one.
I think it's like staying in a relationship for too long when you know that it should have ended months ago because there isn't a good.
I mean, I hinted on it earlier, like with my experience with other people. I'd say if there's any regrets, it's with stuff that I should have known or done different. But like I said, it's like, it gets you where you're going, and I can only speak for myself. I take it and try my best to learn and grow from it. So, if we were to give any non-advice to not follow, it's just try your best to figure out, because breakups happen because it's just not working for both people, not just one.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, so real.
I got one.
I have a regret. Without going into too in depth,
To death.
I dated this guy for a couple months, like my freshman year of high school. Also, like very young. And he came to school drunk one day when we were freshmen, and Brogan's boyfriend at the time was like crying on the phone to me, like, "Ma, you can't stay with this man." And like I said earlier, that's when.
Gemini Smith is me.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me? My friend calls me. He's like, "You cannot stay with this guy." He's like crying and all that. Spoiler alert, I did, and like not worth it at all. Freshman year relationship, didn't even really like this guy. But yeah, it ended very, very shortly after that, I would say. But I don't know why I stuck with it. Young and dumb.
My regret is because I still do it. I get very annoyed at the little things, and it like lives in my brain, and I let it get to me, and I'm like, do I say something? Do I not say something? You should always say something, but I think there's a point where you need to just let things go, because you don't want to change the person you're with, because you don't want them to change you either. So I think it's just important to sometimes let little things go, but also say what's on your mind. If something's really bugging you, you should always say.
That's good.
Say what you need to say.
Yeah.
Say what you need to say.
Say what you need to say.
Sponsor us, John Mayer, please. Abby, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I don't think I have like one that I can think off the top of my head, so you go.
I would say mine is like giving, like not giving too much, but like going too deep and like just telling too much too quick and like introducing them to my family and like my grandpa, like after dating them for a week and knowing in the back of my head that like I wasn't gonna marry them. I would say like that would be something that I regret is like involving my family and yeah, because I'm sure like my siblings, probably not Abby, but like Dawson, like grew an attachment to some people and then they were like not in my life anymore.
Shitheads.
Yeah, for the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good people,
Yeah.
but
But
you know.
sometimes good to take it slow and not get too serious too
Exactly.
quick.
Exactly.
If I may, I think that comes with age because
Yeah.
when I was younger, I thought that was no big deal. But the older I get, now people are in my family are getting married, and it's setting in that when they meet your family, they're part of your life, and it's not like I just have to have you meet my family so we can watch movies in my living room or like so we can
I would say also though, another thing is this is completely off topic, but like you saying moving so fast, like I swear to God, that's a lesbian thing. Like it's
You
just
are lesbian.
Well, can
I
I?
swear every lesbian relationship is. That's
But
how it
also,
goes.
Abby, okay, can I say one for you?
No, you can't.
I'm gonna
Because
say
you're
it
gonna
anyway.
piss me off. Nope, I told you no.
Wait,
Okay,
cut
and I
that.
would say, but I would also say it for Molly too. I would say it for Maggie and I'd say it for Nick. If your family or your friends are saying like this person is bringing you down, this person is probably not for you, like even if you're madly in love with them and you don't want to like take it to heart, like just like think about it for like a minute, 2 minutes, whatever, and be like, okay, maybe they aren't right for me. And it's not just saying like, oh, my one friend that secretly hates me says that they don't like my boyfriend. It's like, no, your family that's been with you for your whole life that love you they're saying like, hey, this person, like for example, doesn't want you hanging out with your family. Like that's weird.
It is a big difference with guys when they get a girlfriend and it's serious. It's what am I thinking of? Like the meme basically where like she's stealing you away. You're doing this.
Yeah.
You're different. You switched up on us, bro. There's a difference between that and
Yeah.
genuine concern from your friends.
Yeah.
I had experience with that a couple years ago where my friends and family both. It was an honest like, what are you doing, dude?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm a lover, so I was
Loving that effect.
I was like, this is love. They're like, no, it is not. What are you?
This ain't love.
They're like, what are you doing? I said, I don't know. I'm in
You
love.
gotta
They said
explain
exactly.
where you were.
They said exactly.
You don't know her the way I know her. That's exactly
Yeah, they
what
said
it is.
exactly. You don't know. And I was like, stop yelling at me. But yeah, there really is a difference between people just being agitated. You're not around as much, and actual concern for your well-being.
Yeah.
Facts.
You got to listen to it on both ends because you learn about people and learn about yourself.
Yeah, that's also just boundaries in general.
For sure, yeah.
Okay, next one is red flags and green flags in men versus women. And they may have some similarities, but it's fun like to get a male perspective
Yeah.
on some like red flags in women, and then we might argue with you and say that that's a green flag.
Mhm.
Relying on like alcohol, weed, cocaine, anyone that like relies on a substance to get through the day is probably not.
That's a red flag.
That's a red
Yeah.
flag. Okay, Abby, do you have any?
I think. Sorry, Abby.
Go ahead. No,
I
I
think
wasn't thinking of anything.
Someone who like can't do anything by themselves. Like in a relationship, I think it's
Yeah.
important to each have your own hobbies,
Yeah.
do your own thing. You don't have to do everything together because then you get sick of each other.
Yeah.
You have to be able to do what you want to do on your own, and maybe it's more fun when you do it with your partner or whatever, and that's okay. But
Yeah.
be able to do things on your own and not rely on your boyfriend.
But
girlfriend.
also, I feel like riding a hard line with that one too is like only hanging out with your friends and then not inviting your significant other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
That's a red
separating
flag.
them on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
You gotta
one,
mix and then go.
like they.
And like, if they don't have any friends too, and they only want to hang out with you.
Yeah, they don't
They
have
need to
any
have their own
friends.
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any friends.
Loser. Don't take that.
Yeah, sorry, Brogan. It sounds like you
Don't
dated
take
some. Sounds like you dated some bums. No disrespect to the exes watching, but it sounds like you dated some bums.
No, you can disrespect.
Let me disrespect the exes, y'all bums.
Wait, I have a funny story about red flags.
Do
Go
it.
ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god, so when we were in college, I met this guy at a bar. Wait, can I break his name out?
No, just
No,
don't
don't
say
Don't
it.
say it.
Okay, and I remember like going out with him one time, and I got back, and Amber, our roommate, me, Maggie, and Amber lived together, and she was like, "Are there any red flags? Like you met him once, you went out, like whatever." And I'm like, "No, like I honestly don't think he could do anything, and it'd be a red flag." And then I go over to his apartment. We're like making out, and we go to his bedroom, and he has a handgun under his bed.
No! Wait, under his what?
Under his pillow.
Oh my god, that's scary.
The fellow that I was gonna like be like laying on and stuff.
Yeah, that's
And
scary.
the first time she went over to hang out with him, we were tracking her location, and her location was in the middle of a lake for over an hour. And we're
That's
texting,
scary.
calling, we're like, Brogan, what is going on? They were like walking around the lake or something.
I'm assuming you didn't.
Service, and my phone was on Do Not Disturb. I was 20. He was like 26. So like there was like a little bit of age.
That's a red flag. On
Yeah, I'm assuming you didn't have a conversation where heads up, I have a handgun under my pillow.
Right,
That kinda came.
right. Like nothing wrong with concealed carry, but at the same time, if it's under your
I mean,
pillow,
as
what the
as a
fuck?
guy, if you have that and you,
I'm like, we're like,
Wait, time
hanging
out.
out. I go to sit down, and then I like go to lay down. He's like, "Don't be scared right now." Reaches under my
Oh
my
my
god!
god!
You probably were with the
Was
serial killer.
Was the safety off? I know my
Oh,
god.
wait.
I know my
Oh, wait.
god.
Why would Brogan know that?
Wait, time out. Oh, never mind. Okay, I have 3, but first, you can't even talk because Hannah had a fucking hammer under her pillow
Okay.
at ICU.
Not
And-
under my pillow, it was
Hammer
under my bed.
Gun.
And Hannah, okay, but me and Hannah, like, I'm sleeping in her bed with her. I'm visiting her this weekend. She goes, "If you move near me, I swear to God, I'll grab the hammer and I'll hit you in the fucking head."
Well,
I don't know,
Abby,
sorry,
I
that
don't
was
know if you
awesome.
guys could tell, but Abby's a mouth breather.
I
I
have
don't
no
want to hear that
strips.
when
I
I'm
have no
sleeping.
strips. No.
I mean, I keep a baseball bat next to my bed, and I
Yeah.
never expected that I'd have to use it. There was one time in college where my girlfriend at the time and I were sleeping, and my roommates always left the apartment door unlocked, and I, for months, told them never do that.
Yeah.
It's just a safety hazard. And saying, no, we're in
Common sense.
we're
I
in,
would argue.
right? They're like, well, we're in college. We don't got to worry about that. And so my girlfriend at the time and I were
Idaho
sleeping.
burners.
We're
Like,
yeah, true. We were sleeping and someone walked into the apartment, some drunk guy, and I always lock my bedroom door. But she and I both woke up to the handle jostling. And you know, I keep the baseball bat there, but I never thought I'd have to use it.
Yeah,
She's nudging me, go use it. I was like, you take it. But yeah, I went up to the door and I was scared. I was in my tighty whities, like holding it with a
Winnie
death
the
grip.
Pooh in it.
And I was like,
He's winning the
I was Winnie the Pooh, and I'm like, who are you? You don't live here. And they're like, stop.
You're don't live here.
They're like, stop joking. Let me in. Let me in. I was like, dude, you don't live here. I was scared to death. And they eventually walked away. I heard the door slam, and she was telling me go door to door in the apartment, make sure they're not there. And my roommate was a gun-toting conservative. And I texted him. I said, dude, grab your gun. I need you to go room to room and check. And he said, fuck that. It's not my room he tried to break into. So at 4 a.m, I was walking around just wielding it.
Oh my god.
That's
Lock the
scary.
door.
Yeah. There's no
But,
way out.
you know, everybody has those things. And then the time comes where you actually have to use it. And
yeah.
couldn't imagine a handgun under a pillow.
Yeah.
The amount of fright that would have instilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, being friends with your ex, but you're close with them. Like you text daily, you're like weekly.
Yeah, red
That's
flag.
a red flag immediately to me. And then this is if they hate their own family. Like if there's like not really a reason, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a valid reason.
Like there's no trauma in the past. It's just like they hating, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like a
And-
family person.
And then if they like talk shit about your own family, you said that earlier,
Definitely, yeah.
but red flag.
Okay.
I like it. What I thought of is someone who like can never admit that they're wrong or
Oh,
just
that's
super
a good
stubborn. Honestly, I can't really follow that. Straight up, you don't want to be with someone like if they are wrong.
What is wrong with you?
What is question?
Okay, but age gap. Can we please go back to this?
Yeah.
What's the age gap?
I think it's different, like in stages of life. Like my roommate was a senior in college. She was dating like a freshman or sophomore
In
college. In college, I think that is like a little
Yeah, it's sus.
Yeah,
That's sus.
because and like she or like say you're graduating college and or no, say you're in college and you're dating someone who's out of college. Like I think there's a difference in maturity, like between college and after college, and it's different stages of life. I think it depends. Like if you're like 50 and your person's 40, I think
It's
that's
not that big of a
I think
deal.
Yeah.
that's not that big of a deal because you're kind of in the same stage of life.
right.
But like if you're like in high school dating a college kid, like
Yeah.
30 and 20 is
Yeah.
different than 50 and 40.
And
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
do you
Yes,
remember
thank
like
you.
in high school too, like the seniors or the juniors that would go after the freshmen was
Yeah.
always like there was an ulterior motive behind it. It was never like you want to like actually be in a relationship. It's like you just want to.
As
There,
Yeah.
in high school as a guy, there was always, we would talk and it's like, oh, that girl, she talks to college guys. We never have a chance. In retrospect, that's probably the most sus thing
Yeah,
to ever
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
I mean, we were kids and it's like, oh, we never have a chance. Lock that guy up.
Yeah.
What is he doing talking to
Yeah.
high school chicks?
Seriously.
The only like time I think it's okay, like high school, college, is if you were dating prior. Like
Or like
maybe
a 1 year,
two-
yeah.
Yeah,
one
the
to
So
one-
you
two.
were
yeah,
dating
yeah.
in high school and you're
Yeah.
a junior and senior. And
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
different
like
than
1 to 2 years, I would
Yeah.
say, but like around 3 to 4, it gets a little
Then guys going
dicey. Yeah,
to the local high school to try to find gals. That's
That's
sus.
weird. Wait, okay, what are women red flags? I need to know.
Someone hit on it earlier. If you, for me personally, if you don't get along with my family and friends, that's a big one. Just because if you do want to spend your life with somebody, that's, friends come and go, life changes. Eventually, Christmas and Thanksgiving roll around.
Yeah.
You're gonna be hanging out with those people, and you don't want their, or I don't want the like schism to be because of that. Red flags. Unfortunately, if it's like a first serious relationship, but that's personally because I've had a couple serious relationships, so there's certain things you learn from it. I don't know if they keep a gun under their pillow. That's kind of sus. For girls, for me, that's cool. Let's do it. Yeah, but yeah, really, it's more so just how well you get along with me compared to how well you get along with the people already in my life.
Wait, I have a good one. How do you feel about and will you comment on what your woman is wearing?
There's a line for me personally.
Like going out or like in general?
Well, if it's the same stuff they'd wear when I met them, obviously I can't count because it's like that's their wardrobe, that's what they
That's
like.
what they
I
like.
obviously was
Yeah.
attracted to them based
Yeah.
on what they were wearing, but there's a certain, because I'm a guy, my guy friends are guys. I know men in my family where it's like how they talk about women, and certain things kind of provoke that more than others. And maybe it's insecurity, maybe it's just an issue for myself. But there's a line where you just don't want that constantly. Where when I've gone out in relationships, no matter who, where, what, when, or why, there's always a dozen guys who are trying to test you, and there's no reason for it. It's
Yeah.
toxic masculinity. Let's call it what it is. But it is a thing where there's certain things that just cause that headache more than others, and it's not always the woman's fault. At least in my humble opinion, I'm not a professional. This is not actual advice, but there's certain things more than others, and I do think there's a line where, yeah, I'd say there's a line for it for myself.
Okay.
I got one. What if it stank?
What?
Oh, your girlfriend coming to Thanksgiving with her tits out.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Exactly. Yeah. I was speaking in the context.
Were you still talking about what we were talking about before?
I was speaking in the context of like going out with her friends, like night on the town. I'm not going to be there. Or when you go out with your friends, like that context. I don't think anybody, guys included, should be going to Thanksgiving with their tatas out. That's
Yeah.
sends mixed signals to your family and in-laws.
Yeah.
But
That's true. But also,
regardless, there are going to be guys oogling and ogling. I know how you boys are.
Yeah.
I know how you boys act.
You just have to trust your person. You might not trust the other people. that are
Yeah,
out,
that's
but
true.
As long as you
That's
trust
true.
who you're dating.
I said you're just looking out for your lady lover, making sure no weird comments are upon them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I feel like with friends too, sometimes your friends are like going, because I have some friends that are single, they want to meet guys, and you just end up being like a third. And I mean, you could probably relate to this. Like, it's sometimes it's weird, like your friends that are like purposely going out to meet
Yeah.
guys, and you're
You're
wing
in a
womaning,
yeah.
but also it's like,
Can we just be here to have fun?
right,
Yeah.
right,
If you're going out as a
Also,
team, you
another
want to
thing-
hang out with your buddies.
right.
when you're wing womening and it becomes
Carly
you're
tease.
dating
There you go.
you're dating someone and you're talking to this guy to set your friend up with him, but then he brings his friend over. Then at a certain point, you got to be like, hey, like I'm dating someone.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's like that's another thing. It depends how far.
And that, yeah,
But when
let
in
that
the
go.
point of the conversation,
Do you-
like you don't want to assume that a guy is hanging
Yeah.
out with you because he's hitting on you.
but also, okay, I
Right.
would just like to say, and no offense to the male species,
None taken.
but
There's
there
a lot,
is a major shift when you're talking to someone and you say, I'm dating someone, they immediately, and this is fine, like whatever, I don't care. But like you're having a conversation, oh, where'd you go to college? Like, and it's a conversation that flows, but then you say like, oh, by the way, I'm engaged, or by the way, I'm dating someone. And then they're like, oh, really? And then
then they're like, bye.
exactly, or it becomes
Yeah.
one-sided, and like,
I think
I don't
that's
know.
very important because that shows what they were actually trying to get out
Yeah,
of it.
Right.
it shows their true colors. Like they were there
Yeah.
just to try and relate.
I knew a
Right.
wise man named Garrett, and he gave me the best advice I ever got. And if you are going out with the purpose of meeting someone, and that's the whole reason you like dress nice, clean yourself up, do that, you're doing it wrong.
yeah.
The point is to go out and have fun
Yeah.
and
Meet
Be your
someone while
authentic
you're
self.
having
be your
fun and
authentic
being
self.
yourself.
And I started following that advice, and it was nice because too many people get caught up. They're saying, "I'm going to go out. I'm going to meet somebody. This is going to happen." What's the point?
Yeah.
I went out with my friends. I'm trying to go out, hang out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go out with my
Yeah,
friends, have fun.
trying to go out with my friends, not
Yeah.
like random people that are. at
That
the
being
bar.
said-
Just trying to bow with my bros.
I have been, like, I have had conversations with women at bars, and they throw in like I have a boyfriend, and it's okay, cool.
Yeah.
What is he up to?
We're just buddies.
You're
like,
cool if he's into you. Does he want to hang out? I mean, seems like a cool guy. But it's very different from a man's perspective because women go through a lot more in terms of like constant I guess approaches is the term for it, where you guys are constantly getting approached, constantly this, that.
Well,
being
when you
said
look
to you
this
guys.
good.
Wow, Nick's
Or
an
never
ally.
getting approached.
Yeah.
I've never been hit
I'm a
on.
new wave feminist. Add that to the list. No, it really is different. I can't speak for all men. I can speak for myself, but yeah, you guys go through a lot, and that's I think that's part of the reason I'm here is because I'm not one of those.
Yeah.
What are you
are
doing
not.
later?
No, you are not. You are
Yeah,
not.
Nick
I
is
gotta-
one of the better men we know.
You want a
One of the
Netflix
best.
and chill?
I got a handgun under my pillow and a HBO Max subscription. There's this funny new show. I think we should watch it.
I got a question for you. Does it happen often where you're just like casually having a conversation with a girl and she drops that? Like, how do you
Pivot.
Yeah.
Whoa,
like,
really?
Pivot.
Like, I
Um,
know you're a very personable
Yeah.
guy and you will go out and chat with people. Like, does that happen a lot?
I mean, at least in my experience, even if they are telling the truth or not, because I mean, if I wasn't interested in someone, I'd say I'm married with 3 kids and like hope that ends it.
Right.
But at least in my experience, it hasn't because, from my point of view, that's not what I go into the conversation wanting.
Mm.
For example, my brother and I were down in Oxford, Mississippi.
Which brother?
Older. Your fiance.
Um,
Your fiance and I were down
Fiancé.
south, and there was this very nice girl and a couple of her friends, and we were dancing on the dance floor. It was just he and I, and we're like, "Hey, you guys want to dance with us?" And I was saying that he didn't do anything wrong. Genuinely, cross my heart. Wait, cut that. All right. So he and I were dancing by ourselves, and I approached him and I said, "You guys want to dance with us?" And the one girl said she had a boyfriend, and I was like, "That's cool. We're just asking
You
if people
still
want to
wanna
dance."
dance.
Yeah. And to their credit, they got up and danced with us. It was fun. It was lighthearted. And then their boyfriend showed up, and they were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
He's like, nice to meet you. I'm the guy she's been dancing with for the past 45 minutes. My name's Nick.
What's a guy red flag that is not a woman red flag? I'm trying to think.
Small dick.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I gave a side eye to the camera. I don't know if you guys. A guy red
Actually,
flag.
said
That's
that.
not a girl red flag.
Having a girl best friend.
Oh, that's a good one. Having a girl
definitely.
best friend. Yeah. Dating apps. We're just gonna go down the line. We're gonna talk about what dating apps that we've been on, what we think that they're used for, and I guess we could say if we ever like met anyone on the dating apps.
All right, starting off with me, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been on Tinder and Hinge alone. I'm pretty vanilla. Tinder, the reputation speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I wasn't on there very long.
The hose?
I call them young women, but yeah. So
There it is.
yeah. So I wasn't on there very long. It just never was anything fruitful for me. I had one relationship from Hinge. I've been on and off with it, but I'd say that one's the best one, even though I haven't been on too many. It's just hard. I personally have a personality. Wait, personally, I tend to play better in person, talking in actual conversations than I do over text, because if you
So do these two.
if
Sorry.
you don't know me, then like we're keeping that.
Hannah and Abby are the driest text.
Yeah,
the worst.
Oh well, it's not because it's more so. Well, at least for me, I don't know if you guys are dry.
We are dry.
They're
Yeah.
driest.
Guys hate you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm not the guys.
That was good. Yeah, I just play a lot better in person. A lot of sarcasm and teasing.
Play.
So it's all a game. You got to play the game. You got to play the Hinge game,
Yeah.
especially because so many people are on it. So if you're not using a dating app, you're really just out of the loop. It's very tough to meet
Then
someone.
what are you doing?
What are you even doing, guys at home?
Meeting somebody or
Get off of your
What the
couch.
Get up right now! I want you to get up right now.
And Hinge sponsor us.
That would be a good sponsor.
That would be
Hey Hinge, guy here. Yeah, you just mentioned it. Meeting someone orgasmically is a magical experience. Cut that. I swear to God, if that's in the episode, I riot.
That is
I riot if that's in the
saying.
episode.
That is
Orgasm.
saying.
I didn't sign a contract. I can object to any of this.
You
All right.
don't edit these videos. Neither do
I'm not the sheriff around these parts. Meeting someone orgasmically is a very difficult experience. Genuinely, meeting someone in person is very tough. It's very difficult to meet someone in person nowadays, especially with the circumstances of living at home. I'm in school, grad school. I'm not in undergrad for 24 years. Or whatever. But yeah, it's getting more and more difficult. So it feels like if you're not on a dating app, you're really not meeting new people by any means, even if it's just for friendship or I'd use them for friendship. I know what everyone's thinking at home, but I do use it to meet new people.
That's good. I can say I've never been on an app.
Wow,
Maybe we should get
Mally.
you on the
Yeah.
Maybe
I
we
don't
should.
like. That's just not my style. I mean, dating.
Don't know
I don't
what
know
you're
if dating is. I just haven't felt the need. And
She's asexual.
I'm not asexual. There's any handsome men out there my age. Nice,
She's 22.
sexy, treats me nice, preferably built.
Name
Blonde.
it.
Full-time job, hot as shit. I
Yeah.
never need to work again.
Yeah,
Exactly,
at least
exactly.
100K.
At least that's what I'm looking for. I don't know what these ladies are
I
looking
don't
for.
want kids though, so.
Wait, what? Okay, we'll move past that. I was on Tinder, and I actually was on Tinder at the same time as my fiance, and he swiped left on me.
I didn't know this.
No way.
I did not know
We
this.
were in the same room, and I was like, "Oh my God, you're on my Tinder! I just swiped right, ha ha ha!" And he was like, "Oh, I swiped left on you." Oh, what? No,
Already together?
Why would they
Oh,
get
what?
together if they were already together?
That'd be a bigger conversation.
no. This was like,
Already like
no, this was our first time ever hanging out, and he said that he like did it because he was like nervous or whatever. I don't.
And best
I didn't know
friend's
this. This is
sister.
new information.
Yeah.
To me.
This is good.
But yeah,
It's
no,
good
I was
pod
on
material.
Tinder and yeah, it definitely has a reputation. It lives up to the reputation, and it's boring.
I was on Tinder once.
Wait, what?
This was when we went to college. My boyfriend and I broke up before we went to college, and we were both on Tinder. Like I was a freshman in college, and all my friends were like, "Let's try this Tinder thing."
Yeah.
And I made a Tinder, and I remember like having so much fun with it. Like I would just like swipe right on like anybody and like talk to these guys and with no intentions of ever seeing them or ever actually talking to them. And it was just like a fun little game.
Well,
that I
it's like a
played.
huge ego boost too. Like
Yeah,
you get
when
the
all
good
these
ego.
guys are swiping
Yeah.
right, like, and I was not cute freshman year of college.
As a guy, I will say the opposite of that is a dopamine deficiency where I have photos of myself on the internet and nobody likes me.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I'm not trying to like confide for pity. It's
No,
very
the comments
difficult.
are gonna be like, Nick, you're beautiful. Nick, we love you.
I actually love you
Jebediah
too.
Smith.
I love you too. Yeah, so they're the inverse of that. Not that it's a bad thing you guys do that. That's part of the
Yeah.
reason it exists.
Yeah.
But the inverse of it is I myself used to deal with it, and I have buddies, guy friends who have currently this issue where they just think it's hopeless and kind of they give up a little bit, which
That's sad.
I know, looping back to the beginning, never give up. Believe in yourself. That's what matters. But
Hey.
definitely with dating apps, there is a
Discrepancy.
thank you. We don't need to cut that anymore. There's a discrepancy between guys and girls, and I think a lot of young guys, I will classify myself as that, get discouraged by it. You got to overcome it. Now I'm giving not actual advice, but advice to
Yeah.
the people at home. You have to just overcome that
Just keep
because
trying.
Yeah.
There's someone out there for you.
Yeah,
For
there's
sure.
someone out there for
there's
everyone.
always
Exactly.
someone out there. I
Plenty
mean,
of fish in the sea.
not to talk about any couples in particular, but if you look at some people in your life, you go, why are they dating? There's
Yeah.
always somebody for somebody.
Yeah.
I've been on Hinge and Tinder at certain points. Hinge, I would say, is good because it's like Tinder's really just like once you
For
talk to
hookups.
someone, it's like a hookup. Like they're just
Yeah.
trying to like sex you basically. And Hinge, I feel like is actually good. It's actual conversation. Like they're still learning something about you rather than it just being pictures.
Definitely, for sure. I guess it's kind of looping back to the red flags question, but dating apps have plenty of red flags. The first one is if you match with someone and they go, hey,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I know, but
And then they unblock or they block you.
Yeah.
Just say,
Did you want me to say something
Yeah.
interesting because you said absolutely nothing?
you matched with me. Why are you?
Yeah.
Hi. That's
It's
fun.
fun. Brogan, are you on any and like currently?
Yeah, I'm on Hinge.
All right. Find Brogan on Hinge.
Brogan, if you've seen my profile in the past, if you ever hit the X button, tell us why. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Let the people.
No, I'm kidding. What's that?
I'm not on it a lot. Like,
That's
why.
what they all
Yeah.
say. Yeah, that's what they all say.
That's a cop out.
Every night she's scrolling in bed.
I'm really
So this Nick guy keeps popping up.
Also, like, I don't scroll through. I only go through my likes, the people that like me, and then I'll go through my 10 and I'm like, I don't want to do this, and then I log off.
So for a girl on a dating app, on average, how many likes do you have? Like in your
Like a day.
When I was
Well,
on
like,
Tinder, freshman year of college, I swiped right on everybody once. I had like over 100 matches. It felt pretty great.
Brogan, how many do you have on Hinge? Like on average, you don't need to pull it up.
Like, right now it's at 283.
Wow.
Holy
I've
shit.
been on it in a few weeks.
That's more than
It's
some
kinda
guys have in their bank
like
accounts.
that.
That's wild.
It's more than some guys get
Yeah.
on their whole history of the dating app.
That's part of the point I'm trying to hit at is
Please share your
Nick's like, how can I get
my last time I was on. Well, over time,
10 and a
eventually.
half.
Yeah, yeah, I wish. So on average, I had probably, I'd say, 2 on average.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. No, okay.
Like a day.
Not a day. No, not a day.
You
That's what
have
I'm saying.
2 periods.
Genuinely, I hope you ladies know.
You
and
have?
you're all- Good ones too.
Yeah.
You're all lovely ladies. You're all queens. Any guys watching this who are on dating apps, I hope they would agree with me. It's a drought.
It's rough
It's,
out there.
it's tough
rough
out there.
out there.
It feels like you're fighting. 283
yeah.
guys to get a dry hay. It's really tough. It's difficult.
You make the most of that. Hey.
Yeah, I make it.
It's more fun to do it like with your friends when you're drunk.
Yes.
Like it will be over and we'll play it like maybe like once a week. But like I don't know. Like I met my ex-boyfriend on Hinge and like that was the only date that I had been on after being on it for like months.
But with that, I feel like
the wrong one.
I feel like when you are like with your friends, sometimes you won't like swipe on someone or talk to someone because they said not to. But
Yeah.
you actually like
Oh my
you
God,
are
no,
interested.
really?
Yeah.
I remember matching with Brett on Tinder freshman year.
Are you
College.
serious? That's kind of cute.
On one of the breaks.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, Hannah and Tommy didn't.
Yeah,
so.
we didn't.
Yeah, and they're now married,
Yeah.
so or soon to be. Wait, cut that. And they're now engaged. So
There's hope for everyone out
There's hope
there,
for
I
everybody.
promise.
even people who say they don't like you on a dating app,
Yeah.
there's hope.
They do. They're just too
It's
shy.
different in real life. Sometimes you like somebody on the dating app and then you meet them in real life and it's like, oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Or like you match with somebody on a dating app and it's like, oh, not really. Oh, we have a mutual friend and you see him at a party. It's like, wait, like you're actually kind of handsome. Like,
Handsome.
Handsome.
I like personality over anything, right? Like,
Yeah. That's
whole
true.
Conversation. You're not fun to be around. Then like, what's the point of finding them attractive?
Right.
And in my experience, I have had matches on like Tinder and Hinge that, especially in college. What did I say? Tinder.
Yeah.
Tinder. You can keep that in.
So
I
shocked you
feel
guys
like-
didn't.
I feel
Keep that in.
say something.
No, I feel like the more we drink, the more we slur.
Oh,
our
it's
words.
actually biased. Let me tell you something.
You said Tinder.
Tinder. I was trying. I heard it. I was trying to brush past it. We can keep this in.
I
That's
was
fine.
really trying as well.
So my experience on Tinder, I matched with, especially in college, I had matched with people and nothing came of it. But then we would throw parties and see them there, and it turned out this happened twice where they actually worked better with one of my friends. But coincidentally, the conversation would have never started if we didn't recognize each other from Tinder. So,
Good old Tinder.
and I mean, how their relationships ended up, I can't speak to that. But they met through a dating app that they weren't participating in. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It was
That's
pretty
a
cool.
story.
You
Okay.
just said the same thing.
Yeah.
And our last question is our best first our
Best first.
best
It's not so funny when it's one of you guys, huh?
our best first date that we've ever gone on, and then a bad date and a good date. That's what we're gonna talk about.
Okay. Abby, you go first.
And what made it bad?
I don't have one currently
I know, I can't think
in the
of
arsenal.
I have a funny story.
Yeah.
There was this guy freshman year who I was like kind of friends with, kind of would like mac on sometimes, but he
Wait, what?
Mac on.
You?
It's the
Yeah.
romantic way of saying smooching or kissing.
and he like invited me to go. Like he was like way too into me that I was not precipitating that. What's that word?
Reciprocating.
Reciprocating.
Dude, the comments are gonna make fun of us for being illiterate.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Third grade education.
Oh, don't point that finger this way.
This was
The
like
rain is coming.
Yeah. There wasn't much moisture in that.
he was into me, but it was raining. So
Oh, fuck, this is bad. This is really bad.
This is actually the most fun podcast I've ever been
how many podcasts have you been on?
on.
Two.
So anyways, this was like probably like a month into school, and he's like, okay, so there's this like lady that I'm like kind of tight with, old lady, and she's like maybe like a family friend or something. She wants to take me out to eat and asked if I had any ladies to bring or something like that. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. Free meal, whatever.
Good for you.
It's like
honestly good for you.
like barbecue place. Also, I go to Mizzou, so food there is fucking disgusting, in my opinion. I don't know. Missouri. It was the driest like barbecue I've ever had. It was just so goddamn awkward because I'm just sitting there with this dude that I don't even really fucking like, and this old lady who I don't even know how he knows her, but she did have like sweets. Like she had like box seats to the game, so I was like, this could be kind of good for me if I'm trying to go to a game. But yeah,
that's awkward. I would say mine, and I feel horrible if this person watches this. I don't think that they will.
Your fiance?
No. I'm not name dropping. Because he has a niche name, and also it's a double whammy because it was a homecoming. Yeah, it was a homecoming. And I think I really liked him because he was a year older than me. But other than that, like, all the upperclassmen said that he was really fucking weird. Like, don't go out with him. Like, you're not gonna have a good time. But I was like, he's older. Like, I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, so for homecoming, we were supposed to meet all my friends at dinner. And then he decided last minute he wanted to go to dinner, just the two of us, at Maggiano's before homecoming. And this was before my, what is that? Like the tasting palette?
Like wine
Before it
tasting?
developed.
Before it developed.
Like you had bad taste.
I had bad taste, so all I would eat from Maggiano's was like spaghetti and meatballs. So the whole time I'm like slurping spaghetti, and like there is like red sauce like getting on my face. But that's not even the worst part. It's like there was no conversation going on. And then my friends and all of his friends had gone to homecoming already, and we were late because of me. And he was like
too busy with your face
Slurping.
off.
I was slurping. And he like screamed at me at Maggiano's in front of everyone and was like, now we're fucking late to the dance, and then didn't dance with me the whole time, and it was really awkward.
What the fuck does it matter though?
Right. In my homecoming, it sucked. But other than that, I haven't had any really bad dates.
That's good.
I don't know if mine's a bad date or it's just like the fact of like where she was coming from. She was coming from her like Hooters pictures. So she had her
Fuck
makeup
do you
on.
date?
Who are you?
She had her makeup on.
Who
all
are
that
you?
shit, the crazy makeup, and I was like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? It was like a first date, ended with like an 8-month relationship, maybe longer. But yeah.
It was your first date with an 8-month relationship?
No, we ended with an 8-month relationship.
So it
That was the
Uh,
first
relationship
date.
ended.
Oh,
okay.
set the bar pretty high.
This is like one of my most embarrassing moments.
Oh.
I have two embarrassing moments in life. I can't share the first, but I can share the second. It's this one.
The first is at 500 subscribers.
Yeah, I'll share. It's a really good story.
100 subscriber milestone.
Yeah,
you guys
no,
get that?
500.
500. Screw
And you
100.
will get the story of your life.
Yes.
Honestly. Okay. So at my high school, you only go to prom if you're a senior, but I had a friend when I was a junior who was a senior, and so he asked me to go to prom with him, and then like my good friend in high school went with a senior as well. So we went together with these two guys in a group or whatever. Everything was fine, like dinner. I mean, I don't really remember it. Pictures, dinner, dance, whatever. And then we got on this party bus to go to Michigan. We rented a house in Michigan, and I drank, I think, a whole bottle of the blue raspberry Svedka.
Oh,
The goat.
yes.
Oh.
And I also get motion sickness. So I had to throw up on this bus because I drank so much in like an hour. And so I threw up in a lemonade bottle. I remember it was like a Simply lemonade bottle. And then somebody else on the bus
No!
dumped it on me!
Oh, what?
No!
Drink
No,
it!
they didn't drink it. They
Don't
dumped it. I was
do it.
covered in my
Why?
puke. It might have been an accident. I don't know. This was the only time I've ever blacked out in my life. No recollection. I woke up in this house, had no idea where I was. But I was like, I was a little kid on this trip.
Little kid.
My friend, who was a junior with me, ended up not coming. Last minute was like, I'm not going away for the weekend. Yeah. And so I was covered in puke. Luckily, the house was walking distance from my
Your
grandma's
man.
house.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
So
that's
It was an
nice.
awesome
I woke up
house.
in the morning, me and Jay were sleeping on these twin beds. We got like this tiny little office room with these twin beds, and I woke up and I just left. I walked home.
I would have done the same.
That's probably my worst date, even though I don't like consider that a date, but
Yeah.
horrible.
You okay, Nick?
I don't know if there's really any worse dates that come to mind. I've had good dates that just end poorly. Whether we just weren't into each other or just circumstances. I mentioned off podcast the Froyo story, but that one's, I think we're locking that behind the 500 subscriber wall as well. So if this thing takes off, you guys will hear the Froyo date, which is actually worth it. This is not bait; it is worth it. But I don't know. I put a lot of effort into planning dates. I think at least.
Yeah, that's good.
I try to plan romantic dates, but like I said in the past, it's been like, I don't know. I had one in high school. I was trying my best in this relationship, and obviously we were just not meant to be together. But I was trying my best, and I planned a very nice romantic dinner in the city, and then we went to the Kris Kringle market after.
Very
Um,
fun.
Great girl. I mean, just together we were awful. Because I went to hold her hand and give her a smooch in the Kris Kringle market, and she said, "Don't touch me in front of people."
That's
said-
bad.
said,
That's
wow.
bad.
I said, "Yes, ma'am."
Why
Said, "Yes, ma'am." Whatever you said.
would you say that?
Yeah, if you're taking her to the Kris Kringle market.
Well, okay. As a guy, we don't expect anything when we go on dates with women.
Great present.
Thank you. But yeah, it was just stuff like that where I tried my best to put a lot of effort into it, and just didn't work out all the time.
Yeah. Brogan, what about you?
I didn't mean to bum down the podcast.
I had this date once in college.
And he pulled out a gun.
That was the guy. But I was working at the brewery at the time, and I guess it wasn't that bad. But I wasn't eating meat at all at this point, and he was
Not even
a
that dude?
hunter, like to shoot animals, and we're going out on this date. I don't remember where we were going. I either went over there, we were walking somewhere, and I'm like, yeah, I don't eat meat, and then there's a little herd of deers, and he's like, yeah, they're always 2 in the morning. I just want to shoot them and eat it.
Oh my god.
Brogan, where do you find these men?
Yeah,
Missouri.
seriously.
They do not sound like the
This was
284.
She was serving him at the restaurant.
Oh wow.
It was
that's
weird. It was weird.
Wow. That's fucking weird.
Sounds like your type's crazy boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was short-lived, and I saw him at the bar one time after. He's like, "I'd love to see you later." Okay. Never heard from him. I didn't message him though.
Can we say
She didn't message.
Good for you, Brogan. Good
Yeah.
for you, Queen.
best first dates? Okay, just because I want to brag about Tommy for a little bit. Our first
Arr.
I think she said barf.
What did you say?
I said barf, but I'm joking.
Brogan,
You are gonna be present for
Yes.
every broadcast
yes,
following
from
this.
now on.
We're gonna have subtitles on this one for
Yeah,
you.
he does a really good job of planning anniversary dates. We went to the Thompson Hotel in Chicago, and we just we went to a really nice dinner, and then we went to 3 different bars. We ended at the hotel bar. It was just so much fun, and he just does an amazing job. We went to Gordon Ramsay's within the first month of them opening. We've gone on plenty trips. We went to Michigan for Maggie's birthday, but also our 5-year anniversary.
Yeah, that's cute.
And he planned our whole hotel stay. Shout out Tommy.
Shout out.
It must be a brother thing.
Yeah,
It's already on the record. It's fine.
it must be a Jebediah thing.
It's just Jebediah.
Smith.
You have a best date?
Must be a Smith thing.
Well, my last relationship, we had a very, very nice one. We went to a very nice dinner. She was also really into sports. I'm a big college sports guy. She was too. So there was good basketball games on. And then we had a nice dinner, some drinks, and then went and walked and looked at Christmas lights. It was just fun. And it was early on. We were both nervous. So it was just like fun laughing, nudging, nothing too crazy. And we just both felt comfortable. And that was a really good date. Off the record, I also had, I don't gamble often for the record, but I placed a large sum of money on something to happen, and it did. So halfway through, I was spending money on the date, and then halfway through, I found out it was all funny money. We made it rich.
Yeah.
So my mood definitely jumped a bit when I found out that. Obviously, I didn't tell her, but now she knows if she's watching this. Made a lot of money on that Heisman that year, but
Ooh.
I invested early. That's a conversation for the 5Ds and a W. What do you guys call it? 5Bs and Ds when we do the opposite. And it's just gonna become guys talking about college sports. But that was a very good date, and I have to preface, I've been talking about all these romantic dates. At least with me, that's how it starts, and then eventually it's like, let's go to the rodeo and midget wrestling and like do this.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to invest in it all. If you're going on dates with me, it's like
Yeah.
it starts off that way, very sweet, romantic, and I'll still do that in a relationship. But you also have to be willing to go to like a quarry in the middle of Indiana to
Right.
watch amateur wrestling in 90-degree heat. And yeah, it's just. But that was a very good date to answer the question.
Good. Molly?
I'll share one. I had. Yeah, it might not have been like the best date. All the dates that I've really been on were in high school, so I ain't working with much. I mean, our dates are the best. We have 21 years of them. But I was dating this guy in high school. This was like our second date, and it was not like official yet. Also, like the summer of COVID, I believe. And it was the 10-year anniversary of One Direction. And we were like driving around, like he's big into cars, so we were going and looking at car dealerships, which was actually pretty fun and cool. I did not know there were supercars near us. But we were listening to One Direction the whole time, just singing, having a good time. I think we had our first kiss that night too.
That's
So,
romantic.
yeah, it was fun.
That's cute.
Shout out, miss you.
Cut
it.
I'm
Hey,
keeping
text
it.
her. I've been like trying to think of like my favorite as you guys were talking. I think my favorites are like Brett and I go to a lot of concerts together. They're usually like bands that I don't care about or whatever, but it's fun to like ride the train into the city and do that kind of thing. And then I think my favorite was when we, no offense to you, Brogan and Lainey, but when we went to Red Rocks in Colorado,
Yeah,
just the two of
that's
us,
cute.
and had a little trip and went to a concert for a band that we both really liked.
That's really
That was
cute.
probably the best time.
And Red Rocks is really romantic.
Yeah, and it's just so cute. And
Yeah.
the music is so good, and
Loud as hell.
it's fun to go on a
Two
little
ways.
trip.
My favorite date would probably be, I like a staying in, like cooking dinner. Like I prefer to cook dinner for someone and then like watch a movie and just hang out. Maybe go on a walk if it's summer. Like go on a walk and just talk. I don't know. That's the type of stuff I like. I don't really like
Yeah,
being
that's
in like
good
a
point.
public setting where like everybody's staring at you. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
That might just be a me thing, but
No, and part of it is you have to be okay with both of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you want to, at least ideally for myself, you
Yeah.
want both of those things. You want to go out for a nice dinner, but that's equally as valued as let's just make a frozen pizza and watch your comfort movies.
Yeah.
Even though they're not always my comfort movies,
Green
but
Day.
no, but yeah, I think that's really that's not
That's really
weird or odd.
Yeah.
Perfectly normal. Perfectly.
I think the best date that I had been on is I was dating this guy, and we had a pretty long first date, and then on 1 year of our first date, he had planned this whole first date, multiple stops, really cute, and then on the year anniversary of our first date, we did it again. He's like, get dressed up, and we're gonna do it again. Made us some reservations, and we did it again. It was nice.
That's
Oh.
cute.
That's awesome.
That's very thoughtful.
Fuck that guy, but that's
Very
cute.
thoughtful. Yeah.
Who is it?
We didn't go on a lot of dates in between. He was working a lot.
Segment is truth or drink, and we'll be right back after these commercials.
Something you'll never do again in a relationship.
Eat his ass. I'm just kidding.
Are you?
I have never eaten an ass.
Okay.
Took you a
I have never.
Are you drinking, Nick? Are you drinking? You don't want to answer?
No. Something I'll never do again in a relationship. Because if someone else has an answer, look back to me. I'm trying to think.
Okay. I'm also trying to think.
Break up.
Yo, that's a good one. Someone
Went
better
through
do
Yeah.
a couple breakups, but we're still here. We're still standing.
Be dishonest, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Same as Nikki, just like be like, oh yeah, I want to do that, or I like doing this with you when I don't.
Oh yeah, being vocal, like I would say, like
Like,
just in
yeah,
general.
like,
Well, sexually too. I think like being vocal.
You have
Never
to say what
had
you
my
want.
never had my butt eaten. I don't know what you guys get up to, you crazy ladies.
Okay, next one.
Okay, this is the last one. Would you rather date someone boring but obsessed with you, or exciting but emotionally unavailable?
No matter, never date a boring man.
Yeah.
Even
with
if
you
he's
on that,
obsessed
yeah.
with you.
I agree with Brogan. Exciting but emotionally unavailable. You can change them. You can fix them, ladies.
What is your emotionally
Our whole motto of the show is don't change a man. Don't let a man change
Oh
you.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you can get a man to be more in
Or-
tune with his emotions.
I mean, you can give them time to
Yeah.
figure out what they want.
And
it's
grow.
not bad to be like,
You don't
like,
have
you
to
can be
change.
friends. You don't have to just go right into a
Yeah.
relationship.
Teach him maturity.
you don't have
So
to
you're-
change, but you can grow.
You're second. I'm second. You're
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. I don't want to date someone
I'm
boring.
second.
We would like to thank Nick for joining us this week. He sees the vision in us. Thank God.
Yeah.
He
And
believes in us.
we're very happy to have you and get to hear your, I guess, 5Bs in a D perspective.
Yeah.
Thank you all for having me. This has been a very fun time. I appreciate it, and I will be following the pod and supporting if I'm on or not. Thank you. To everyone
And you
listening.
should too. You should follow the pod and
Like,
listen.
comment, subscribe.
Yay! We love you.